Mike is known for being a beast in the ring from the very beginning. In many of his fights, the audience didn't even have time to get comfortable in their seats before he had won by knockout. Join us in reliving encounters that ended as quickly as the careers of the fighters who faced the powerful combination of Mike Tyson from the late 80s. The encounter took place on November 22, 1986, in Las Vegas, Nevada. Young Tyson had just fought Alfonzo Ratliff, achieving an early victory in the second round.
Davey Pearl looking very closely. And that's all. It's over.
Meanwhile, 32-year-old Berbick had recently defeated Pinklon Thomas, earning the WBC heavyweight title. The fight began, and in the first few seconds, Tyson could control the environment very well, throwing punches and making Berbick retreat.
Tyson, what Berbick's trying to do, he's trying to overpower Mike Tyson, and he's abandoning doing what he normally does best, and that is to use.
However, Trevor would soon find the perfect opportunity to land a combination of punches on Tyson that made him rethink his next moves. As seconds passed, it was evident that Tyson hadn't stepped into the ring to play around. He wanted that title, so after a couple of attempts, he managed to land a straight hook to Trevor's face, causing him to wobble and getting the entire audience on their feet.
Making him fight his fight. Another good left hand by Tyson, and a right behind it, and Berbick is rocked.
If the fight had to be defined by the first round, the judges would have given the victory to Tyson. But Mike knew he didn't want a technical knockout. So he returned to his corner, devised his strategy, and when he stepped back into the ring, he was determined to finish the fight. It seems the bell signaling the start of the second round had awakened the beast within Tyson. He didn't hesitate to move forward, unleashing a combination of punches so powerful that it sent Berbick to the canvas. The referee began his count, but Trevor wasn't going to give up. When the fight resumed, Tyson had gained enough confidence to know that his strength and technique would secure the victory.
Berbick is still hurt.
No one could believe that Trevor was the champion and Mike was the challenger. While Tyson threw hooks, hoping to land the right one, Berbick only went for the body to buy some time. His strategy only made him neglect his guard. In one of their clinches, Tyson managed to land a punch that sent him back to the mat.
A right to the body and an uppercut to the head, and Berbick is...
He tried to get up but lost his balance and was caught by the ropes. He tried once more and fell to the center of the ring. It was evident that Trevor couldn't contend with himself, let alone the mighty Iron Mike. The referee, witnessing the feeble efforts of a man trying to stand, decided to stop the fight and award the victory to Tyson. If you think Tyson's victory over Berbick was quick, you haven't heard of the brief bout he had against Scaff. It was December 6, 1985, and Tyson already had a record of 13 wins and 0 losses. Meanwhile, Scaff had a dubious record of 13 wins and 6 losses. The fight took place at the Felt Forum in New York, and the audience spent more time waiting for them than watching the spectacle. To the fortune of Fred Axai, the referee, it would be a quiet night. What was planned for 10 rounds wouldn't be extended for too long. The bell rang, announcing the start of the first round, and Sammy managed to throw a couple of punches. Anyone would think his height would give him an advantage against Tyson, but he couldn't land any of them. On the other hand, Tyson looked energetic from the start. Not only did he have good footwork, but he also leaned his body to find the weak point in Scaff's guard to land a hook. Tyson landed the first left hook to Sammy's face, and he had no choice but to retreat until he reached the ropes.
When he bends and gets his body into those punches.
You gotta watch this one real close.
Mike kept trying, and every missed punch looked more powerful than the last. When Scaff missed a hook, Tyson saw an opportunity. He delivered a direct blow to the face, leaving him against the ropes once again. He had no option but to launch himself at Tyson's body to gain some time and wait for the referee to separate them. By this point, Sammy already had a broken nose and was running away, as the commentators of the match put it. It was only a matter of time until he dropped his guard, and Tyson landed another left hook that sent him to the mat. It seemed like Scaff had gone to take a nap. The referee counted to 10, and Sammy couldn't recover to continue the fight. Before the end of the first round, Tyson had secured another victory. It was March 21st, 1988. Tubbs had challenged Tyson to a fight, and he got it. He entered the ring with 25 fights, winning 24, 15 of them by knockout, and losing 1. When Tyson entered the arena, it was evident that the audience went wild. He came into the fight with 33 bouts, winning them all, with 29 of those victories by knockout. Anyone would say challenging him was madness. Tyson was only 21 years old, and Tubbs was 30. A long and tough night was expected. But the great Iron Mike had other plans. When the bell signaling the first round rang, Tyson began to study his opponent. With his guard up and leaning his body to evade punches, he looked for the weak point to land one of his powerful hooks. It was only a matter of time until Tubbs stopped throwing punches and started retreating, trying to avoid Tyson's powerful fists. This action only helped Mike put him against the ropes a couple of times.
More than keep winning, except for the Witherspoon one. But that was the first right hand now that's got in from Tyson now. Is this strong chin that we talk about?
The first round ended, and Tubbs was saved by the bell. But Tyson was eager to land the punch that would end the fight.
Well, as Tubbs was saying, he's only as good as what he can hit.
In the second round, the distance between the fighters narrowed, and close combat began. With Tubbs against the ropes, Tyson landed a right that would have sent him to the canvas, but he was caught and pushed back.
It's going to be the stalking routine, as always, with Mike Tyson.
The referee separated them, and that's when Tubbs dropped his guard. Almost unnoticed, Tyson landed a right hook that, with no ropes in the way, sent him to the mat.
He's getting shot. His body's broken up on him, Jim, and it's just as well he...
It seemed like the pressure had been taken off him. The referee counted, and it was evident that he wasn't in a condition to continue the fight. Thus, less than 30 seconds before the end of the second round, Tyson secured another victory. Now that you know about some of Tyson's victories in record time during his youth, what do you think would have happened to him if the outcome had been different? Did Berbick, Scaff, or Tubbs ever really have a chance against the young but powerful Iron Mike?